The reason why that is because I always say when you don't like a guy, don't you notice they like you back, right? One of the reasons they like you back is because you unconsciously, you don't even notice it. You're more willing to talk about things that you usually wouldn't talk about if you like them. And one of the things that you are more willing to talk about is that you date other people. You'll be more open to talk about that kind of stuff. It doesn't hurt your chances. In fact, it actually helps you. And the reason why it helps you is because it puts the man in a sexually competitive state. And what I mean a sexually competitive state is that it increases his dopamine. When it makes him more competitive, increases his aggressiveness, increases his testosterone, which naturally makes a guy chase more, right? When you put him in a sexually competitive state. I'll or stay loyal, good role. So she's saying, should I let him know that I see other people or that I'm a good, loyal girl for him? We are not exclusive yet. It's been 2 or 3 months of us casually seeing each other. I want more and to be more exclusive. Okay, so you're pretty much asking me, how do I find out? How do I communicate to a guy that you want to be exclusive? Or well, let me see. But I should tell them how to communicate to a guy that you have other options, right? Or yeah, exactly. The way you communicate is just talking about other people, right? Like just saying that you're seeing other people, that you're trying to find somebody who you have a connection with. That's all you got to do. And as long as you sort of like as long as you say it, and from time to time, like from time to time, you give them distance. And again, you give them distance because one, it is healthy. It's healthy to give somebody distance. You need them. You need them to create. You need them to have some like a weekend off from you, because it allows the image that he has of you to solidify. It's how people fall in love. They don't fall in love with you in your presence. They fall in love when you're not around, right? We're not exclusive yet, right? So what I would do if I was you, I would just keep talking that you're dating other, that you're seeing, you don't have to keep talking about it, but that just say that you're seeing other people, or even say, or even start talking about other men in your life. So for example, like I always say, and I know it's a joke, but it's actually very true, you know, like just bringing up that you have Tyrone, your personal trainer. Like just say you have a new trainer and he's nice. I swear to God, look, all you need is competition. For example, I play basketball, and if I'm playing a team, if I'm playing 3-on-3, and I have my team, and the other team is playing, and nobody is waiting to take over the place of the loser. When I don't feel that if I lose, I'm gonna lose my spot, people play like more calm. But when we see more people enter the gym, we play harder because we don't want to lose our spot. That's how sports are, right? When we see other people who are threatening to take our spot, we play harder. When a man sees other men threatening to take you from them, they will work harder, right? So just, you don't, and again, it's not about being obvious. Just insinuate that you have a personal trainer who gives you discounts and who's nice and who's big and who is hot. Like you just gotta say that, or even just insinuate Tyrone, right? Or Jake, the fucking, I don't know, right? Something that's stereotypically attractive and strong and intimidating, right? That type of stuff makes a guy see the value that he takes for granted in you. That's like that's like the whole point of all of this. Because if you don't do that, he's just gonna take you for granted, because he's gonna assume that you're not seeing anyone else, and so he gets cocky. And your desire to communicate to him that you're loyal and that you're his, as long as he claims you, causes you to withdraw certain things that actually makes you more attractive, which is your independence. He doesn't own you yet. Don't communicate to him that you're willing to be owned. You want him to feel that he has to tame you. So just communicate how you're seeing other people, and that you don't know what you want. And that, but also, in fact, and again, this is all psychology. It's just talking about how you love someone in your past. Like for example, like I remember I had an ex who told me how she fell in love with her ex, and that was the only guy she ever loved. Because of that statement, it made me almost compete to be the other guy that she loved. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's kind of like communicating how that's a reality for you. How, yeah, like I love someone and it's very hard for me to love people. He's gonna think about that. He's gonna say, why doesn't she love me? And also, he's not gonna get a needy feeling from you because he already assumes that you're a very tough person you're somebody that finds it hard to love people. But also, it allows you to act needy, because if you act needy, he's not gonna say, oh, this needy girl is acting needy. He's gonna say, oh, it may not be because she's needy, it might be because she just wants to do that. But it's not gonna give you that stain of, oh, look at this needy girl being needy. He's gonna say, oh, that's I didn't expect that from her. Like, oh, I thought she gave me a gift. Huh, I didn't expect that from her. Thank you, Miss Cold Ass Motherfucker. Like, it's a very thoughtful gift you're giving me. And then I go home, I'm like, damn, that's a nice gift, man. And she doesn't want a relationship, man. God damn, and that does get to you, right? Like you kind of say to yourself, like you've communicated that you don't want a relationship, but you do thoughtful things, because what that does is that it allows you to really express yourself without being accused of being needy, as opposed to hiding, saying that you want a relationship, and then doing things that are nice to him. He's gonna say, oh, look at her trying to win me over. You get what I'm saying, right? So you just communicate that you have other options by just saying it, people. It's not rocket science. The issue is that you just fear that if you're honest enough, you could lose a person. Don't be afraid of that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're going to be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one would teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace, and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship, and this a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. Oh, I'm closing the channel.